Hey there folks, John here with Through My Lens, and today I'm coming to you with another knife review. Today we're going to be looking at this Hinderer XM-18 3.5 inch skinny sheepsfoot. That's kind of a mouthful, but it really is a fantastic knife. I'm really surprised. You know, fans of Through My Lens will know that a couple of months ago, after a good 8 years of being away from Hinderer knives, I picked up this Gen 6 XM-18. This is just a regular model that is a spear point model that refers to the blade shape. And I've really been enjoying this. I've been carrying a lot, love the blue-black scale. I've been buying a few parts for it here and there, like these anodized standoffs, and got some anodized blue at the pocket clip and tab. But I really like it. And I don't have any problem really carrying it because most of the pants that I wear to work have an interior pocket inside the front pocket. A lot of people call that the pocket watch pocket or a knife pocket. But if you have a pocket like that, generally you can carry a heavier, more stout knife like the XM-18. And I can do that. But the skinny version of the XM-18 may be the most EDC friendly of any knife that Hinderer makes. I'll kind of explain why I feel that way. So the skinny model, and you can tell if it's a skinny model because here on the flipper tab you will see it has an S. Now that S does not stand for super knife, it does stand for skinny. Of course, on the opposite side there, you will see the flipper tab has the tri-way pivot symbol, indicating that this is a Gen 6 with the tri-way pivot system. But the skinny basically is the same thing as a regular XM-18, like this one. It has the same blade steel, the CPM 20 CV blade steel. Again, 3.5 inch blade, although they do come in a 3 inch variation as well. It has a lot of the same features. The steel lock bar insert, the famous Hinderer over travel stop. This is just a more slender package and a lighter weight package too. So size comparison, you can see that these two knives are really almost identical in length, tip to tip, butt to butt here. But hopefully you can see the difference in their thickness. With the skinny on top, the skinny one is more narrow between the handle scales than the regular XM-18. And it's a difference that you feel in your pocket in terms of how much it imprints within your pocket. It's also a difference that you will really notice in the weight that's in your pocket. If I break out my handy dandy scale here, power it up. The regular XM-18 that I have here weighs about 5.54 ounces. Now let's compare that to the skinny XM-18, and you will see it's 4.73. That's nearly an ounce difference. That's considerable. Most people think that a knife that's in the 4 ounce range is pretty okay for EDC. A lot of people will say I can carry a knife up to about 4 ounces. This is just a little bit more than that. So for people who don't like to carry a regular XM-18 or don't want an XM-18 because of the weight, because it is, again, about 5.5 ounces, the skinny model is going to be a much more attractive option for EDC. So the the slender profile and the weight are a big advantage for this. Outside of that, you get a lot of the same functionality that you would from a regular XM-18. This Sheepsfoot blade, I like it because aesthetically I think it's one of the more attractive blades. I like the Bowie blade that Hinderer makes. I like this Sheepsfoot. The slicer is okay, the spear point is okay. I'm not a big fan of the Spanto. But the Sheepsfoot also is going to be probably more EDC friendly than a lot of the other blade styles because it's just better for cutting tasks. You can see, you can kind of rock with it. So it's going to be better for, again, your everyday kinds of cutting tasks than, say, a Spanto or probably even the spear point. It's also going to be a better cutting tool for most people on an EDC basis because the blade stock is also thinner than the regular XM-18. Not sure how well you'll be able to see this on video, but the blade stock is thinner, and this knife is extremely slicey. It is very, very sharp. It comes to a very thin edge. It's very thin behind the edge here on this knife. Really, really impressed with it. Other than that, a lot of the features are going to be virtually the same, but some of the hardware is not cross-compatible. The pocket clips are, the pocket clip and the pocket tab is, but the skinny model has its own handle scales. They are not cross-compatible between regular XM-18s and skinny, as well as the standoffs are not compatible. DLT Trading, that's probably one of my favorite Hinderer online dealers to buy Hinderer knives, and in their Hinderer section, they do a really nice job with providing a compatibility chart for the XM-18 models. And there's skinnies, there's regulars, there's fats. There's several iterations of the XM-18, and if you're looking for hardware, it might be a little bit confusing as to what will work with what model, and their compatibility chart is really good for trying to figure those kinds of questions out. Again, ergonomically speaking, it's really close. It doesn't quite feel as tanky and fill up the hand, obviously, as well as the regular XM-18. This one's kind of still the champ in that model, but you don't give up a lot in terms of ergonomics for what you get back in reduction of weight in the profile in your pocket. So I'm just really excited about that. What I think, right now I'm working from home like most people who are still able to work during the global pandemic COVID-19 situation, and it doesn't matter too much. But when I do go back to the office, I imagine this is going to be the one that I carry to the office most, and I'll probably carry this one more often during the weekend when I'm a little less concerned with weight. So I'm really excited. This is just a fantastic one. Again, if you have ever tried a Hinderer XM-18 and it just wasn't for you because it was too bulky, it was too heavy, do give one of these skinnies a try. They're extremely, extremely popular right now. I actually had a hard time finding this one because, for one thing, obviously Hinderer's production has been hampered by COVID-19, just like everybody else's. But two, this one is just so hot and so popular that it's sold out just about everywhere. I did end up buying this on the secondary market from a guy, and I paid nearly a new price for it because it is virtually brand new. It had never been cut, never been carried. It's, again, virtually brand new. So really, really excited to add this to my collection. Now I do have two Hinderer XM-18s that I'm just really excited about. Am I going to add some more? I think so. I do want to get a Bowie blade, like I mentioned before. Would be great to get one in battle blue. That would be pretty exciting to me. I also would like to get a DLC black Hinderer XM-18. Those are pretty rare, but I'll just have to wait for Hinderer's production to kind of catch up and for one of those to come down the pipeline. So if you like this video, please do me a favor. Please hit the like button. Please do subscribe to the channel and share this video in the knife community. Again, I think we need to get the word out, particularly as Hinderer fans, about just what a great EDC knife the skinny model is. It really does everything I think the regular XM-18 can in terms of most tasks. It's just not the pry bar with a blade that the regular XM-18 is. So you give up a little bit of robustness for some additional sliciness to the knife, as well as reduced weight and pocket profile. Again, I hope you've enjoyed this video. Take care, God bless. We'll see you in the next one. I hope you've enjoyed this production from the Through My Lens YouTube channel. If you did, please click on the like button and do share the video on social media. If you'd like to see more content like it, please do subscribe to the channel, follow me on Instagram and Facebook, and do check out Through My Lens at www.throughmylens.org.